Hello everyone, Lady DeWinter here. And yes, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. Lots of things have happened to me since the last time I made a video. So let's see. It is now June. It's June the 12th, it looks like on my calendar over there. It's kind of a distant, but at least I can see it. Yeah, I had to have eye surgery. I had what the doctor called the largest cataract he's ever seen in his career. I might even make the medical journals. Who knows? It took them longer to remove that one cataract on me than it took him to do all the other surgeries that day. Yeah. So, yeah. Usually the surgery takes about 10 minutes. It took him 30 minutes to do my eye. So, yeah. So, anyway, during that period, I also found out that I am apparently pre-diabetic, which they talked to me about long time ago, said not to worry about it. Well, they put it on the paperwork for the eye surgery, and the nurse came up to me and she said, it says here you're diabetic. I said, well, I wish somebody had told me, because nobody told me, so they went ahead with the surgery as planned. Because if nobody had told me about it, the nurse said then it's nothing to worry about. She said normally a doctor will let you know if you're diabetic or not. So, but I have been following a pre-diabetes diet plan as best I can, being a picky eater. There's certain foods I just cannot tolerate. I have a gag reflex, and it kicks in very strongly when I try to eat things that I can't eat. So, anyway, trying to think of what else I've been crocheting slowly because my hands are giving me a lot of trouble lately. Apparently I've injured them, and since the injuries, which I knew about the injuries, but arthritis has set in really badly on both hands, so I have to take breaks or the pain gets to be a little bit much. So I take breaks, and then I take a break and I'll get up, I'll walk around, because they also want me to exercise more. So I'm getting up and I'm walking and I'm doing things, to keep moving, so I'm not sitting down all the time. So I've got pictures of what I've made up to this date. Now, some of them are finished, some of them are not. I don't know what colorway or anything like that. Yellow, orange, white. But they usually have fancier names for them, and I don't know what they were. So anyway, I got my garden going. It's very limited this year because I just cannot get out there and water. It is June the 12th here in Georgia, which is still considered spring. But even in the early spring, it was almost 90 degrees every day. When it wasn't raining, it rained for about 2 weeks straight. And then it was like 90 degrees every day. And it's been 90 degrees every day for a while now. And, yeah. So, I have to go out, and I go out just long enough to water. Just long enough to water. And, so that's about it. That's all I can do. I go out, I weed a little bit in the early morning, I water a little bit, and then I have to come inside, and I'm stuck inside the rest of the day. That's about all, guys. I'm growing out my hair. That's why it's all pulled back with berets and stuff, is because it's all over the place right now. I mean, I look so much like Harry Potter, but it's long. So, and the reason I'm growing it out is because I'm tired of sitting in the beauty salons. I'm tired of paying quite a bit of money anymore for a simple haircut. No, I'm just going to grow it out and pull it back and leave it like that. That's it, period. Trying to think of anything else that's happened. My cat Smidgen is laying over there in the window. He is injured. That's why he's in the house. Other than that, there's not that much that's gone on, other than the fact that I have to have this eye done in the not so near future. It's a real slow building cataract, they said. It wasn't glaucoma. Yeah. So, that's good. We'll discuss that another day. But anyway, so that's about all that's going on, guys. I've had to learn how to cook a little differently because they told me at surgery that I am, well, the nurse comes up to me and she says, your paperwork says you're diabetic. Now, this is after they've got me prepped, they've got the IVs in and everything. The nurse comes up to me, she said, your paperwork says you're diabetic. I said, well, gosh, I wish somebody had told me. And the staff chuckled. She said, yeah, it's one of those kind of cases. You're probably just headed that direction and they're warning ahead of time. So the surgery went on the way it was supposed to, and but I have changed my eating and I've lost 10 pounds. Yeah. I also have to remind my doctors that they took that blood test during Christmas, which I was eating cakes, cookies, eggnog, all kinds of sweet, delicious things, because that's what you do at Christmas time. So I'm going to have to go in and let them have another blood test now that I've lost 10 pounds and that I'm not eating everything under the sun, So, back to crochet. I have been crocheting. I have completed a couple of projects. I have a few projects planned, or started and not quite done yet. I have a bunch of projects planned, which they're all set up in their little bags and they're sitting over there in what I call my docking area, my project planning area. So that's something I'll be showing you later on. I have changed up my planner a little bit. I've added a section to help me track my exercise and my food for the possible pre-diabetes that could be happening in, I don't know if it is yet or not. I need to make an appointment with the doctor and go in and have another blood test to be sure of what's going on. So anyway, let's get back to crochet. I have made a half-length sleeve sweater. I have made a short sleeve sweater. I am currently working on a tank top, and I have made a drying mat, and I'm working on another drying mat. And the reason I'm doing all this, guys, and I'm also adding length to a shawl I made. The reason I'm doing this, guys, is I have got a ton of yarn. A absolute butt ton of yarn. It is laying in the back room right now, staring at me angrily. Why haven't you used me? So you have to go in there at night. It's kind of scary. Anyway, I have been trying to use that up before I buy more. Now, I did buy a little bit to go with projects that I'm making because like I needed white. I didn't have a lot of white. The one sweater I'm making, the other one, I needed some Aran, Super Saver Aran by Red Heart. That's the color, not the type. So I had to buy some yarn to complete these projects. But you will see them. I will put them up. So stay tuned. We're going to switch over now to pictures.